July 14th. We'll see some isolated severe storms and maybe some localized flooding over the next 2 or 3 days. And we also will see some excessive heat across the eastern part of our forecast area, with heat indices approaching or exceeding 100 degrees at times in the Virginia, North Carolina Piedmonts. Let's look at some of the specifics for these threats. For today, the Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk for severe weather across mainly those areas north of Highway 464 today. And the primary threat, as you can see from this graphic, will be damaging straight line winds, as we have seen the past couple of days. But again, this will be fairly isolated in nature. If the storms can get strong enough, you see from this outlook that there also is a potential for some isolated hail. But we think damaging winds will be the primary threat with these isolated storms today. This front responsible for these widely scattered showers and thunderstorms will slowly move through the area on Friday. And as a result, those areas mainly along and south of Highway 460 on Friday are under a marginal risk for severe weather. Again, nothing widespread, but some isolated to widely scattered storms, a few of them capable of producing some locally damaging winds and heavy downpours that could result in some localized flooding, especially if those showers and storms form in urban areas or poor drainage areas. As we move on to Saturday, the front is trying to push its way through, but could potentially get hung up, and there's still some uncertainty on where this front will be located. Right now, we think the best chance for some isolated severe storms on Saturday would be, again, east of the Blue Ridge for those areas from the Virginia, North Carolina Piedmonts, and perhaps even into the foothills. And again, on Saturday, the threat would be for localized damaging winds and some localized flooding with rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour in the stronger storms. So again, we're just talking about isolated severe storms through Saturday, this marginal risk that will be limited in duration and coverage and intensity, and we're primarily focusing on the gusty winds. As for the heat indices, they will be the warmest today over the next several days. And here is the heat index forecast for this afternoon. You can see heat index values reaching near or over 100 degrees in places like Lynchburg, Danville, South Boston, down into Yanceyville and those areas. So please, if you're outside, practice heat safety wherever you are. Stay hydrated, take plenty of breaks, check up on the elderly, sick, and those without air conditioning, and never, ever leave children or pets unattended. Look before you lock. As far as rainfall, again, this will be pretty isolated. Just the base and average precipitation amounts shown here through Saturday night show that some areas could see over an inch. But again, the rainfall rates will be quite sporadic. If you're underneath those isolated to widely scattered storms, you could easily pick up a couple of inches in just an hour and a half time. In terms of the timing of how we expect the thunderstorms to evolve today, we're already seeing some showers and storms in southeast West Virginia. Those will continue to march east and maybe intensify as we get into the early afternoon hours. And again, any of those storms, while not widespread, could locally produce some damaging winds. Then we'll see another round of widely scattered thunderstorms entering the western part of the forecast area mid to late afternoon, before waning with the loss of heating this evening. So to summarize, just isolated severe storms possible through Saturday. Certainly not a widespread severe weather outbreak expected, but any of those storms will have the potential, again, of producing those localized damaging winds, bringing down a couple of trees or power lines. And they also will be quite efficient in terms of the rainfall they produce. Again, 1 to 2 inches per hour is not out of the question with those stronger storms. By the time we get to Friday and Saturday, we think the best chances will be south of Highway 460 as that front tries to nudge through our area. It'll be very warm today. Today will be the warmest day over the next 3 days. Heat index values again near or exceeding 100 degrees east of the Blue Ridge. And again, those storms will have potential to produce some localized flooding if they fall in the urban and small drain and poor drainage areas. And again, for specific forecast information, please visit our website at weather.gov/Blacksburg or follow our social media pages listed at the bottom of this graphic. Thank you for your time.